in this day and age, and in this season of allegations and accusations, especially when it comes to rape and sexual assault, I'm not surprised by some of the stories that I've heard, not by a long shot. Recently, another story has come out about Charlie Sheen, about the actor Charlie Sheen, who's now HIV positive. A story came out about him raping the late actor Corey Haim on the movie on the movie set of Lucas. The movie Lucas came out in 1985. That was 35. That was 32 years ago. If you know what that is, the movie Lucas is about starring the late Corey Haim. Is about some some nerd or some geek trying to play football for the school, but even though the odds are stacked against him. Well, recent reports said that Corey Haim was molested by Charlie Sheen on the set of that movie. Now, of course, that was never mentioned back then, and it was never mentioned even after Corey Haim died a few years ago. But since we're in the season of allegations and accusations, it has been brought to light. Um, Especially with the help of Corey Feldman, who was real good friends with Corey Haim. They were called Corey and Corey. Corey Feldman and Corey Haim were extremely popular back in the '80s, especially when it came to those child and teenage movies. But I'm not surprised by this recent accusation, especially with somebody like Charlie Sheen. Charlie Sheen, who's also a racist and and a woman beater. But like people swept that shit under the rug, especially when people started to bring it to light. And on top of that, he's HIV positive. He recently came out and said he was HIV positive. So he was fucking these porn stars like Brie Olsen, even while carrying the monster. Well, I'm not surprised. I always knew Charlie Sheen was a piece of shit. I knew it was something about him I didn't like. I'm not surprised by this, not by a long shot. Even though some of these women are believable, some of these women are not believable, or even the children, because like a lot of them are being discredited because they sat on this for decades, 20, 30 years, and they are starting to come forward. You got politicians being outed. You got comedians being outed. Actors being outed from accusations and allegations that happened 30 years ago. But like some of them are believable, a lot of them are not, and some of them are complicated and convoluted. But like this, but see, this goes to show you how fucked up this society is, especially when it comes to these monsters, uh, like Charlie Sheen, who can get away with this shit for so long, and nobody speaks up about it. I'm not surprised by this, not by a long shot.